Right, we're gonna try this again. We lost signal on our first live. So we're gonna try this again. See how it goes. All right. Let's see how this works. Hey puppers. Hey girl. How's it going? Hi, sweet girl. Good girl. She had her supper. I'm not sure what happened. My signal gets so wonky when I'm out with the horses. Some days are very rough. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. I'll show you guys because I'm headed in with my homemade fly spray that I swear by this stuff. And I'm going to go spray him down because here's little James. Hey, James. Hi, sweet baby boy. Hi, sweet boy. You're so good. You're such a good boy. All right. I think it's the metal building. Me too. It just depends. It's weird because usually when I'm with Phoenix, in here, I don't have a problem. And that's where I was, and I dropped my signal. And usually when I'm with him, I don't lose it. So, hey everybody, this is Phoenix. Phoenix came from a kill pen. He's really thin. He's an ex-Amish workhorse. He's a beautiful boy. He's looking for mama. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. So we're going to try some treats with him today. Hey, everybody, welcome. I'm going to quickly see if I can get... Oh, here we go. I like this spray bottle so much because it really sprays far. So I can just pretty much stand in one spot and get him all sprayed down. Good buddy. Good boy. Good boy, Phoenix. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I like to talk to him in a nice low voice and try to be calmer around him. He's a little old sweet boy. Hope I don't lose signal again, you guys, because I have such an amazing announcement. And I don't want to lose my signal because I want you guys to be able to hear it. But as you can see, it's a bit windy. So here's Mr. Phoenix. And I'm going to fill his hay bag. And I have a bucket of feed for him. And I just got him sprayed down so he won't get bugged by flies. Isn't he just gorgeous? I want to say, I'm going to take a stab, you guys. We know that he's got some kind of draft in him. I want to take a stab and say there's some standard bred in there. That's just me taking a wild guess. Do you guys see standard bred at all? Anybody? Like some kind of standard bred? Maybe. We are from the United States of America, and this is Mr. Phoenix. Hey, sweetheart. I love that he's starting to he's starting to associate with me a bit. Hi, buddy. He's also asking me for his supper. So this, oh, I see I left the gate wide open. Good thing the horses are all out in pasture. They are all at the far end. I just let them out for the night. They just go out for about 3 or 4 hours now, and then I'll bring them in for the night and take all their fly gear off and stuff so they get a break. But guys, I have a really, really awesome announcement. Thanks you guys. So I see standard, yes. That's what I see. I see standard bred in there. So thanks to the amazing people on this channel. We filled up the back of this truck. We have bedding, we have food, we have all the supplies for Phoenix. But guys, I just have to come on here because we got a huge donation on our website. And I said to my husband, when he sent me the amount, I would just said, is that real? And then I was like, did you typo, And he didn't answer right away. And I was like, I called him. I said, did you accidentally typo? He's like, no, that's the amount someone donated. I just don't think people realize like how much that helps us. Like we'll be able to pay for everything for Phoenix for probably the next 6 months. I mean, we'll be able to pay for his care 100%. I wanted so badly to get him chiropractor adjustments, but I didn't want to ask for it on my channel because I know it's expensive and I feel like it's not necessarily a necessity. And with what they donated, I could pay for him to have chiropractic adjustments, which would seriously do him well in his condition and with the way he's been worked. Having a couple of adjustments will make his life so much better. So I'm just so like overwhelmed with just relief, honestly, because it does get expensive to rescue. And I'm just so grateful. And 'cause he's such an amazing boy, but he just definitely needs more help than I thought. To be able to give him everything he needs is incredible. Hey, baby. Hi. Yeah. I try not to put it like I do reach out to him and I see if he wants to interact, and if he does, then I totally give him scratches and pets. But if he doesn't, I just let him be, because I don't want to push it. I want us to have a relationship where it's both of us, not me constantly pushing him to interact with me. So if he wants to, we do, and if he doesn't want to, that's okay. Try again next time. I'm gonna grab his feed bucket though. Hello, Robbie from Duluth. His hoofs are as Sandra would show this with. Okay, I'm gonna run, guys. Quickly go in and I'm gonna grab some treats and I'm gonna grab his feed for tonight. I'll be right back. So when I talk about expense, this is what he'll need for a month at least. He'll need this mixture. It's heavy. So this is a mixture of beet pulp. It's all soaked. So you see how it crumbles right in my hand like that? It's all soaked, and I make sure it's soaked good so that there's no hard bits in there, because I don't want him to choke. But this is alfalfa pellets, beet pulp, and a really good quality senior feed. And once a day, I put supplements on there as well. This is what I'm going to start with, because horses love this. It's great for building a relationship with a horse. So I'm actually going to leave this on top of the car, because otherwise Puppers tries to eat it if I put it down. And I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. This is fantastic. Tommy Spencer, who is someone who is on this channel, and he's just a wonderful, actually Tommy's a girl, or I believe Tommy's a guy. Tommy's fantastic. Sent me this, and it's changed my life. And it's changed my horse's life. I think Tommy might be on here. This is, it's just a treat, so you do not give it to him all the time. But it is iodine, copper, manganese, zinc, molasses, vegetable oil, hooray meal, whatever that is, calcium carbonate, magnesium oxide. Yes, Tommy, I thought so, because I thought one time we had a conversation about how I was picturing you, and then you were saying what you look like, and I was like, yeah, I was dead wrong. But no, this has been a game changer, because it really helps to build a a relationship with the horse because it's very personal, them eating out of your hand, and he really is struggling with that. He has not yet taken a treat out of my hand. So this is the closest thing we've really gotten to that. And he kind of, as you can see, he kind of tastes it a little, and then, but this is incredible. It's fantastic. I've been using it with Lovey because Lovey's a hard one for me. Not hard, she's just has to work on trust. And this has been wonderful. And it looks like Sweet Phoenix this is like the key to his heart. He is so happy. So I want to see if he'll take a treat from my hand today. I'll try it after I do this. He's trusting me with this, and we're building this, and so I'm hoping that he'll take a treat from me. I have these beet treats, they're called. They're very soft, and I'm hoping that he'll take one of those from my hand. It's like catnip, literally, Tommy, literally. It's the best. It is. They love it. They absolutely love it. And so yeah, it looks like this, and like Lovey like slurps it and drips it all over me like I'm like covered in molasses when I go in the house after Lovey. But here you go. She just like, she loves it, and she gets it all over. Yeah, how is it, buddy? There's James. James, what are you doing, kitty? He's just hanging out. Oh, see? I'm telling you guys, this cat has something with water bins. Look at him. What are you doing, buddy? He says, Mom, that's a big horse. Chocolate pudding. Kind of does. James is super curious. What do you think, James? It's a big horse, somebody. Yeah. So this is my, like, this is one of the most incredible things that I've had with horses so far. This is amazing because he's nervous about the fence, and the fence is right here, and here's Puppers, and like he's stepped up a couple times for me here to get the treat, and so yeah, he's being brave. So tomorrow is our vet visit, you guys, and I'm just relieved because somebody gave us a very generous donation, and I don't have to worry about covering all of our vet bills, and I don't have to worry if he needs like x-rays or, yeah, see, this is, I don't know if you can see it, it's all over my legs. It's all right. Someone just made it so that I don't have to worry about any bills that we get for him. It covered everything. So what are you doing, James? So tomorrow after the vet is that's probably the biggest thing, because they're going to see anything underlying. She's going to do a full analysis and give me her expert opinion, and she's so good at what she does, and I trust her so much. So that will be very telling. She'll take a stool sample. Actually, I will grab a stool sample, and then I'll send it with her. So we'll check for parasites. She's just fantastic. That will be very telling. I have his food. Yeah, he's already like a very calm horse. Sam, what you say to let him in the pasture? Okay, so here's what happened, guys. He's been associating with these two are best friends. Look at him. I don't know if you guys just heard it. That's the first time he's called to me. He just called to me. That's the very first time I've ever heard him make a sound. Oh my gosh, he called to me. That's the first time. I'm kind of waiting here just to see if he calls again. He sees me with his feed bucket and he called to me. Oh my gosh. Are you hungry, Phoenix? Hey, buddy. Are you hungry? It's the first time he's ever made a noise. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys got to hear that, but that's the first time. So here he is. Here's his feet. And what I do is, let's see what we got going on in here, buddy. Kind of drops. He drops his hay. He eats hay out of here, and then it drops into this bucket. Yeah, so move that out of the way, and then here we go, big boy. There's sweet boy. Oh, it's okay. It's just me. He eats very good. He eats very good. I don't know how long he wasn't fed correctly, but here he eats wonderful, and it's going to be even better when he gets his teeth taken care of. Hey, buddy. Good boy. James, what are you doing? You little goofy boy, come here. Come here, sweet love. Baby. Hey, good boy. I do like to make sure, lovely yard cat. Yeah, he's still kitten. He's still a baby. I do like to make sure that I can put my hand in here. I don't want him to be aggressive. He's not aggressive with food, and I like to make sure we keep it that way. So I do like to put my hand in here and put it around him when he's eating, because food aggression really sucks. So the salt block and the mineral block, you guys, I do not keep in here because he literally was just eating it. And I started looking into it, and horses can actually just eat it out of, I need to be eating something. And because my salt and mineral block is soft, he's just eating it to eat it. What I was reading is it's recommended for horses that are from a rescue, and I didn't get one yet, but I need to, is not to get the soft block, but to get one that's hard and solid. It takes way more work for them, and it's not like they're just going to eat it to be eating, because they're not going to be eating it, they're going to be licking it. So I need to get a solid block for him. That's what I was reading, because you should have seen him, guys. I mean, well, you did if you were on that live. He was just devouring it, and I was like, this cannot be good. It's a softer one, and the softer ones are not good for horses that have compulsive eating, which I would say he probably does have. So this hay net holds about a half a bale. I don't put a half a bale in there, but it does hold about a half a bale. And this one holds like 3/4 of a bale, just depending on the size of your bales. But he's destroyed this one, so I'm not really using this one too much because he ripped a huge hole in it. This one is a lot more heavy duty and way more, it's way more Phoenix proof, so I'm using this one. I'm gonna cut out for 2 seconds, guys. I need to go check my messages because my husband is with my daughter at the clinic, so I need to check, and I will be right back. It might go dark for just a second. Okay, I'm back. Back. Sorry, guys. I just have to keep in communication with my husband. And so he had messaged, so. So this is our sweet Phoenix, and he's eating, so I'm gonna probably just let him eat. So I'll put hay in this bag. I actually have hay at, we don't keep the hay here. We don't have a big enough place to keep it here. I wish we did. All of our round bales are over there. They're covered with a tarp. So those are all round bales. Eventually he'll be on a round bale, but right now, because I need to feed him separate and do everything separately, I have to put his hay in a hay net, in these hay nets, and keep him in here. And so I need square bales. So I'm actually using the Minis square bales right now. And we don't keep them here. We just don't have the space for it. So we bring over like 4 or 5 at a time, and we keep them next door at the farm next door that has space. Look at this. Best friends. Oh, Donnelly, thank you. No, so tonight, or I don't know if it's going to work out tonight because we kind of have a lot going on tonight, but here's my homemade fly spray. If you like horses, there's so, Puppers is a doll. So this is Puppers, and then we have glorified, I call them glorified barn cats. So you just saw James. This is Miss Princess. Here's Basie. Down over here is Mr. Froggy. Froggy Man, we call him. Hi, Froggy. Hi, Froggy. Hey, Froggy Man. That's Froggy. And then there's 12 cats that we have. They're all fixed. We call them glorified barn cats. We have a low-cost spay and neuter program that we take our cats to. We've never had a batch of kittens. I don't believe in that. So we have no kitties. We just have cats. Anytime we get a kitten, they get fixed. In fact, I just set up for James to get fixed next month. So next month we'll take him and get him fixed and get his shots done. So we have cats, but they're really, really well taken care of. They're usually around for a long time because they're very loved on by the kids, and they're very well taken care of, and they're treated with the most ridiculous care possible. For if you're gonna have cats outside, these are the most spoiled outside cats I've ever met. Up in our porch, they have a cow cat section right on here. You see this piece of junk thing? Oh yeah, no, that's the cat porch. So it was a human porch and we converted it. So there's like cat trees in there, and my husband made them a little like condo with little windows, and the cats are spoiled. They're the most spoiled cats on the earth. And then Puppers here likes the cats. So thank you, Kelly. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work, but I've told you guys this many times. I enjoy it. I really do. Sometimes it gets to be a lot, especially when something happens, like you have sick kids. That's really hard because the kids help me. And so my daughter's sick. She's in emergency right now with my husband. They're giving her medicine to get her vomiting under control, and try to get her feeling better. When life happens, it's a lot of work, because the horses, when my life happens and things happen in my personal life, the horses don't stop needing feed. The horses don't stop needing care. The horses don't stop needing attention. I still have all these animals. I feed my dogs raw food. That's Basie, my old golden retriever mama, and that's Puppers. And she's a German Shepherd and Saint Bernard cross, and then she gets fed. They get fed raw food, and it's a lot of work. And sometimes when life happens, I think, holy heck, why am I doing this? But it's worth it, and I enjoy it, and it's what keeps me going. And when life does happen, that's what I miss the most, is if I'm not able to be out here with them, it's hard, because it's a part of my day, every day. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hang on. I was just telling everybody, and I can't remember for the life of me the name, but my husband called me or texted me and told me we got this donation, and he sent me the amount, and I said, oh, I think you had a typo in there, and he goes, no, I didn't. And I called him because I was like, there's no way. So I gave him a call, dropping stuff down my shirt. I gave him a call, and he said, no, that's the right amount. And I just about hit the floor. I was like, oh my gosh, we can just take care of the horses and we don't have to worry. Like, I was so worried about Phoenix tomorrow, because tomorrow the vet comes, and you guys know, like, they're gonna do all the cares, they're gonna do everything they need to do, and I was so worried about like making sure we could cover all that cost if he needs x-rays, or if they find something. And it's like, man, to just be able to breathe easy and know that that's covered. And like his feed, you guys know, like it's expensive. Melody is not Melody is sick. So this is alfalfa pellets, this is senior feed, beet pulp. I mean, and the trips like this to the next week, we'll have to go do the same thing, keeping the bedding. When we get this rain, keeping the horses bedded is just expensive, and it's important, especially for Phoenix, because he's got feathers, those draft feathers, and you want to keep them clean and dry. And my gosh, I was just thank you guys, thank you. I don't know, we're not really sure. But I mean, man, when you get, because people donate all the time, we appreciate everybody, like, we really do. Like, every bit helps, whether it be a $5. I've had a $2 donation, and I appreciate it so much, because every bit helps. You know what I mean? You can buy fly spray. You can buy, my essential oils to make the fly spray. We can, we just, when sometimes you just get blessed. I remember when I was going to rescue Lovey, somebody just out of the blue donated like $600, and I almost like just cried, because it was just like $600 is a lot of money for someone to give. And it was just, I remember calling my husband. I was like crying, and I was like, we can bail her. And he's like, what? Because I had just set up the GoFundMe like an hour, like I had it on for maybe a couple hours. And I'm like, bail her, we have the money. He's like, there's no way. And I'm like, yes, somebody just put $600 in the GoFundMe. And he's just like, okay, I'm bailing her. And so that was yeah, no kidding. So gosh, if that person is on here, like, you don't even know how much that helps us. Like, it really helps us a lot, especially with the new guy. Like, I'm very grateful. Last week we went over our fencing, and a lot of our top fences, because of all the wind and storms we've had, a lot of our fences were torn in spots, and we don't want to risk the horses getting out, so we had to redo fencing, and it just stuff is just costs money, so we had to redo some of the fencing, and it's just like, sometimes it gets tight, and it's just like, man, to get something like that, it's just like, oh, it's a huge relief. So I'm going to run, and I'm gonna run and grab Mary. I love you so much. Oh gosh, you guys are fantastic. Sometimes I just love these lives because they just crack me up after a rough day, after a busy, wild, somewhat strenuous day or week since we got Phoenix. It's been a little nerve-wracking, just getting used to things. And also the vet coming tomorrow is nerve-wracking. You guys sometimes make it you just make it so much fun. So I'm going to get his feed started soaking. I do every time I feed him, I start soaking for the next day, for the next feed, I should say. So I'm gonna start soaking for the next feed, and then I need to put a few things back. I'm gonna keep you guys outside. We'll go back in and look at Phoenix in just a minute, but I'm gonna keep you guys outside because otherwise I'm gonna lose reception. Mary, I don't know. This, I would say, is my more butch look, like, if anything, because I literally don't have makeup on. I look like a freaking slob. And I was like, I've been taking care of a puking child all day. It's been a busy day. I've been trying to, like, get ahead on laundry and all this stuff. And so I was like, I'm just going to put a hat on to save my life. I'll just put a hat on. So I'm not sure, but I appreciate the compliments. I am happily married to a really fantastic human who helps me do all of this. So I will just throw a shameless plug out for my husband. That's his truck that's loaded with horse stuff. He used his break today at work to go buy all of my horse supplies. He built me this. He designed it and built it. He's an engineer. He designed and built me this. He built my hay net, or my hay feeder up there. He built that mini shelter over there. He put in all my fencing. He built this gate. He can build anything. He helps me, he supports me. He's the reason that all of this exists. In the first place, I could not do it by myself. I literally could not do it by myself. He is the runner. He bails the horses. Then he goes and takes his time off work. He uses up his vacation days to run and get me horses from a kill pen. So, fantastic human being. Very fantastic. I couldn't do without him. So, shameless plug for my sweet husband. He's wonderful. I'm gonna run and soak feed. Will you get a Phoenix tattoo? You know what? Maybe I will. My tattoo that I have, I got this one done. This is one I've wanted for a while, guys. If you know me, I try not to jump and get tattoos unless I know it's something I permanently want on my body. That was one I knew. I wanted that one. It's part of my life. It will be a part of my life forever. So, okay, I'm gonna run and soak feed. I'll be right back, guys. All right. I need to put this stuff back quick. All right, horse people, we're gonna throw up a pole. I don't do poles very much, but we're gonna hold tight. We're gonna do some poles. I don't really know how to put a pole up, but I'm gonna try. Highlight saved. No, I don't want to save a highlight. I want to put a pole up. How do I do that? Anybody YouTube savvy know how to put up a pole? Start poll. Here we go. We're starting the most ridiculous poll possible because I'm obsessed with smelling horse treats. These ones smell like molasses. Yep, little Mel is sick. She's there. Apparently she kept down a popsicle, which is more than she's kept down all day. She's been sick all day and she hasn't kept a single thing, even a teaspoon of water down. I was taking care of her all day, and then my husband got home from work and buying all my horse supplies, and he took her in. It's kind of hard for me. I have 4, so I could have ran her in, but we're kind of waiting to see if she would get better, hoping, and she's just not making improvements. And so, who is back there? Hi. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? He's playing. I smell these. They smell so good. Yes. Omar, this is a channel with pets. That's my kitty named James, and that's Puppers. And more importantly, danger of going to slaughter Amish horses. A lot of times they're older and have condition issues, which Phoenix does. This is my horse Phoenix. He is new here. He has only been here. This is his 5th day here. He is an ex-Amish horse. Yep. These smell fantastic. I want to see if he will eat it out of my hand. This would be the first time. Amish horses don't know necessarily what treats are, and they don't know how to take them out of people's hands. He's a little nervous. So I'm going to try. No. No. Did I get an oat? I think I got an oat. Oh, God. No. So let's see if we can make a little progress today. Try it again. Phoenix. Sam's mom, 10 out of 10 don't recommend for human consumption. Sam's mom, LOL. They just smell so good that you want to eat them. I'm waiting for him. His head is like in this bucket. A spicy meatball. It is so bad. Like, it's bitter. You can definitely taste molasses in it. right, bud. Let's see if I can coax you up. He's really getting every last bite of his food. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't. It's gonna take his mind. I mean, how much has he been starved? How much has he not known when he gets to eat again? I'm sure you're right. It's gonna take a while for him to realize, oh, I get food every day. I get fresh water every day. Yeah, it sounds like he's slurping it down. Buddy, smell this? Ooh, he's giving it a smell. He's giving it a smell. Ooh. Like he doesn't know how to, it's like he doesn't know how to take it out of my hand, honestly, you guys. He's smelling me. Dude, what are you smelling me for? Here. Oh, come on. Buddy, we gotta do this. Ugh, now it's pretty gross. I'm not giving that to him. No way. I have a clean one. I'm not giving him that one. He keeps smelling me and I want him to... Here, come on, buddy. So we can see the body condition on Mr. Phoenix. And we're working on it, aren't we, buddy? No, let's try this again. He has no idea how to take a treat. It's so sad. Come on. Come on, baby. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Whoa. Hang on. I gotta go out. He took a treat. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. First treat. 6:46. 6:46 on whatever the frick day this is. He took his first treat out of my hand. He's watching me party like, what the heck are you doing? Woohoo! Guys, that's huge. That's awesome. Yes, yes. Puppers is like, what's so good? It's so awesome when they do that. You guys, first treat. Did you see that? He took it out of my hand. Oh, we did it. We did it. Great day. Great day. I'm so happy. Like, that made my day. That made my day. The only thing that could make it better is if Melody comes home and isn't throwing up anymore. That would be amazing. This is my little James. James, what do you think? Wow, he took it out of my hand. And he didn't chomp it out of my hand. He didn't grab it out of my hand. He, like, took it out of my hand nicely. Progress, not perfection. And he was like progress and perfection because he was so good. Okay, let's see here. What have we got on our poll? End poll, 72% of us. 72% of us will smell the food. I know, even if it's gross, I still smell it. I'm so happy. So you guys, if you like this content, if you're new here, I have 2 minis up top. They're my babies. They both came from the Amish from Kill Pens. And then I have 3 other horses that came from Kill Pens. I've rescued a total of 7. And with the help of my amazing group of people on here, I'm so grateful for all of the people that help us. We've been able to do some amazing things to help horses that are in slaughter type of situations, at risk of being sent to slaughter. I absolutely love it. I'm very passionate about it, and I understand that not everybody can give, and I totally get that. Just liking the channel, supporting us, sending kind words, positive encouragement. I have gotten so much advice from people on this channel, and there's so many people on here that really truly care. Like, they send me emails, and you can just tell that they truly care about things. I needed to ask Mike to stop at the P.O. box when he comes home, because we have items coming to our P.O. box. We have a Amazon wish list, and people send items to our P.O. box, and we appreciate those. I need to ask Mike to stop there, because I have not been there today, because and we didn't get there yesterday either, so I need to do that. But if you like and subscribe, it helps my channel and eventually helps the horses, because any and all funds raised go 100% to help the horses. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Andy, isn't that awesome? I'm so excited. I'm really excited. Yeah, so this is James, and I've always wanted a Siamese cat, and James is a knockoff Siamese. He's not Siamese. I saw your mama and your dad. You're not a Siamese kitty, but he looks like a Siamese kitty. He does. He's such a good boy. He was free. Somebody was just giving him away, and he is my baby. I got him when he was like 7 weeks old. I don't think they should rehome them when they're that little, but they did. And his name is James, and he is a complete sweetheart, and him and this dog, this is Puppers, are best friends. Those two animals just kind of decide who they bond with, and those two bonded. And so they are best friends. Oh, thank you. They are so cute. I love them. Thank you for the kind wishes. I really hope she's doing well. I'm probably going to end this live only because my hand is now covered in molasses and all kinds of stuff. And isn't he beautiful? He's a beautiful cat. For a free barn kitty, he is, and his personality is top notch. I have heard Siamese can be more sassy. He is not. He has the look of a Siamese, but he acts like a little sweet barn kitty. He's a sweetheart. But I'm probably going to end this live only because I got to get all that stuff out of there. I got to message my husband because he needs to stop at the P.O. box. They're going to be home soon, and then I'll be in the house with my daughter. And I still have to fill Phoenix's hay, and I have to fill my minis. So I kind of need to get that stuff done before they get home. This is our sweet old lady, Miss Beezy girl. Hey, Miss Beezy. Yeah, that's your mama. That's Puppers' mama. Not her real mom, but that's her fake mom. Once again, thanks guys for jumping on the channel, for being a part of that. Thank you everybody for helping to moderate and keep the sanity. Hi babies. Hi babies. Hi honey. Hi babies. We're gonna keep sharing their progress. Little John, are you ready to see the vet tomorrow? Little John gets to see the vet tomorrow. Rosie gets to see all of the horses. Will be seeing the vet tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a busy day. I'm hoping to do a live in the afternoon because all morning long my vet's going to be here. It's going to be a very busy day. But tomorrow evening afternoon, evening, I hope to share what comes up. Absolutely, thank you guys. No, thank you guys. It's really good to talk with everybody and share, and I love sharing the progress because I get excited about it. And it's nice to have a whole community behind you too that gets excited about the little things like him taking a treat out of my hand. I could have a celebration all night about that, but it's just nice to share something that I'm really passionate about with a whole group of people. It's really cool. So thank you guys. I'm gonna fill up this hay bag. Holds about, honestly, this is an awesome hay bag. It holds about a half a bale of hay. Now minis do not need a half of a bale of hay. So I don't fill it all the way full, but when I fill this, it usually takes them about 6 hours to eat, the 5 to 6 hours. So they're munching on hay. They're munching on hay kind of all day, which is what they need to be doing. The minis do. So it works out good. My dogs are fed raw food, 100% raw food. The raw food consists of animal organs, hearts, livers, kidneys, meat. I give them neck bones. I give them chicken feet. They eat eggs, cottage cheese, yogurt, only certain kinds of those. They have 2 different supplements. There's fish oil. I give my dogs raw food. I started that when one of my dogs got cancer and they gave her only about a month to live. And after they did that, they suggested chemo, and I said no, and I switched to a raw diet for my dog, and she lived another 1.5 years, and she was the healthiest, happiest dog for that 1.5 years of her life. And then the time just came where she was done with life, and we had her put down, and it was a peaceful experience. And I have never fed my other dog anything different than raw food because it's made a difference. It's something I don't recommend doing unless you're willing to do some research on it and be educated before you do it, because there's a lot of people that second one I really shouldn't be talking because I got a lot of crap to get done. But I do like to talk about the raw food because it's made an incredible difference in the lives of my dogs. And I used to do lives all the time where I was grinding the meat because we got a more expensive meat grinder and we shoved the meat in there and we grind that sucker. And the dogs, ultimately, I pay less for vet bills for my dogs because we don't really have to go to the vet because they're very happy, they're very healthy. Overall, if my dog is living more than 10 years, which I think is BS, dogs should be living a lot longer. The average lifespan for dogs should not be 10 years. That's messed up. And I believe strongly that it is in the food that we're giving our dogs. Garbage. How would you like to eat candy, crap, and processed food every day of your life? Not going to do good things for your health. Same with our dogs. She's a part of the family. She has a job here. She works here. She plays here. She's my girl. She's my puppas. She's a good dog, and she deserves to live a long, happy, healthy life. So I do feed my dogs raw. I know that's a complete rant. I make my dog food, and no, it does not have any smell. If it smells, you're probably doing something wrong or getting the wrong food. I make mine. I buy my organ meats, or I process them myself. I hunt, and I put it together myself. So just feeding my dogs is a bit of a chore. Worth it. Worth it. Yeah, I do it from scratch. It's a lot of work, but the dogs are very important to me, especially Puppers is, I shouldn't say especially, Basie is too. But she's older, so she doesn't get any bones in her food. All of her bones that she needs for calcium are ground. Puppers here does get bone. She needs that for her teeth. So every day she gets a pork neck bone or a drumstick or a wing or something like that. I don't give her a ton of bones, but they do need them for their teeth. So I do give her bones. I have 3 parents. Wow, Andy, that's crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, I suppose once That's hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious, but it's like, oh, that makes sense. Oh gosh, guys, I gotta go. I've been carrying around this hay bag and the minis are watching me like, what the heck's your problem, Mom? Hurry up. Thank you guys for jumping on the live. I'll share with you tomorrow how the vet goes. Vet's coming right away in the morning and we'll be here for several hours to do all of my horses, float all of their teeth, do their cares. And so we'll know more after tomorrow. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for jumping on. Nicola, hello, how are you? I've been thinking of you. My daughter wanted an African gray. Oh, that's so cool. Nicola, I've been thinking of you. I hope you're well. And I'm sorry that you caught me at the end of my live because I'm ending it. Mike has one of the kids at the emergency right now because she's been really sick all day, and I'm ending the live because I'm supposed to be feeding the minis and I'm supposed to be feeding Phoenix. Actually, maybe I can take you guys with me to feed Phoenix. Whoopsies. All right, here we go. I'll quickly. So this is for the minis. This is for my minis. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Are you chatting with me, Rose? Hi. So, hold on. So, this is a smaller feeding. They got a big feeding tonight. This is a smaller one. Yeah, we have not seen canine in weeks, and so many people have reached out. I know I've reached out. Donnelly has. I know Pergy from the Koi one has. Danetta, I'm not sure if you're still here. Nothing. So I'm honestly assuming the worst there, and I don't. How do you know anything different? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go grab hay. So they're fed. Hey, bud. Hey, Bubba's. All right, we gotta go feed big boy Phoenix. So since Phoenix has been eating a bunch of his soaked feed. Hey, Katie. Since Phoenix has been eating a bunch of soaked feed, he's actually munching less on the hay. So that's interesting. There you go, bud. Oh, you're all right. Big dude. Big guy. Hey, Phoenix. So I don't know if you guys can see what's going on here, but he pulls it out and he's not necessarily eating a whole lot. A lot of it is falling out. A lot of it he's chewing and it's just falling down. Yep, if you see this, he just did this and then it comes out. This is dental issues and that is getting worked on tomorrow. The vet's gonna see him. They're gonna float his teeth and see if there's any abscesses or something going in his mouth that's causing it to be. This is really bad. Like, if I wasn't giving him his soaked feed, he's not getting any nutrition out of his hay. And that's probably why he ended up in a kill pen, because his body condition is so poor, and that's because there's a lot going on in his mouth. Oh, Nicola, we are thinking of you. I can say I've definitely thought of you so many times. I think of a lot of people on my channel every day. But that really, when I got your email, my heart kind of sank for you. Yeah, he's going to feel better. Like, sometimes when he eats, I notice his ears are pinned back. And I'm like, why is he pinning his ears while he's eating? Look, I think he's uncomfortable, honestly. When he's eating hay, his ears are pinned. Now, someone asked a question, and I want to answer it because, and I better hurry up because I need to go in the house. But I want to answer that question because somebody said, why did you decide to go let him roll in the pasture yesterday? And the reason that I did, sorry that this is way delayed, and I hope that person is still here, but they said, what made you let him go in the pasture yesterday? Yesterday, all of the horses were out in the pasture. As per usual, the horses have been associating over the fence. There has been contact there due to the fact that we got a tornado. Normally, I don't let the horses mix until I get the okay from the vet. But we had a tornado go very close to our house. And long story short, it was a split-second decision, and I had to put them where they could associate together. So thankfully, he isn't sick and hasn't contaminated my horses, but I'm very grateful for that because it was a split-second decision in a moment of like complete panic. So he has associated with the horses over the fence. Now, I did video and I will share the initial interactions because my horses were out in the pasture and he was standing here just watching them out there. And I just thought, oh my gosh, he was just standing, just watching. And so I opened up this and I put his halter on and he walked out with me and the other horses, there was no fuss. There was no fuss at all with the horses. There was no one screamed at each other, no kicking, no biting, nothing. You should have seen the way that they interacted. And I was just standing back watching. It was out in the open. And so I was standing back watching it. But I was like, he needs to go out and just decompress. And I could see it all over him. I mean, he was looking with such longing. And I was like, you know what? He's already, and there was absolutely not even a nay or like he though, they all were curious about him. And he kind of a couple times pinned his ears a little bit and they just kept about their merry way and did their thing. It's a very cool video. I will post that, but he needed it. He needed to go out and roll and sometimes you need to decompress. And I can't imagine living in this tiny area. He's not made to do this and it hurts my heart that he has to, but I don't have a whole lot of choice right now. We're going to very soon be extending this area. We're going to put the hay net in the middle And since their interaction went well, it shouldn't be long. I just want the vet to look at him and kind of tell me what she's thinking. And if she thinks I could put them together, the only problem is like when his times out in pasture have to be monitored for quite a while, because he's not used to grass. So I can't just put him out there with the other horses. So it's a little bit easier, honestly, to maintain him in here, because he's separated then from them. They're let out. They probably spend 6 hours a day in the pasture. So he's not ready for that. Yeah, me too. It was fantastic. He definitely needed that, and I could tell, and he needed it. And even though I was like, and then when I had to bring him in, he was a little bit hesitant, like, oh, do I have to? But he did follow me. He did well on the lead. He did well with haltering. He was a good boy. He was a very good boy. See, here we go again. I like this, see? He just spits it out. It's just he can't. Yeah. After tomorrow, and the thing too is I've had horses that have their teeth floated, and when they're this bad, they get better, but they're not 100% because they're learning how to chew and they're learning how to redo things. And if they have sores and abscesses in there, it takes them a bit to heal even after they get their teeth filed down. So I'm not expecting an overnight change either. I know it's going to be a bit. That's why it's good that he's getting a lot of soaked feed with all the nutrition that he needs in that feed. That's really important, and we're going to keep doing that, because just because we stick him on, just because we get his teeth fixed, doesn't mean he's going to change overnight. And that's another thing. That's why the pasture is so good. The pasture has loads of calories and loads of nutrition. It just does. It's a horse mix out there, and it's very green. It's very good. If I can start incorporating that into, and it's very soft and palatable for him. If I can start incorporating that into his diet, it will just be so good. But for right now, it would have to be like a half hour a day. You know what I mean? And I would have to, I like to supervise at first with my new horses. I like to watch. Yesterday, he was out there for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and I was supervising the whole time. I was out there with him. He had a halter on. I was right next to them with a lead rope. He did walk out in the pasture. I will say his walk in the back end looks a little bit off. We'll see if my vet notices. I think it's a little bit off, but he may be gated. And if he's gated, that would explain it. So we'll see. We do not get buttercups here. Nope. Yeah, you guys, if you've been watching my channel, you know me. I'm pretty picky about my pasture. I walk out there and hand pick anything that's not what it's supposed to be. Because I'm very OCD about things that can make them sick, weeds, different things like that. So I actually walk out in my pasture and take things out that aren't supposed to be there. So I'm pretty meticulous about it. Yes, whatever you do. Yeah, this was my passion since I was young. I would talk about having horses, and I didn't even know that kill lots existed. Then I got my first horse, and then I started to learn what kill lots were. So my dream was always to have horses, but I never ever in a million years imagined it being this. All right, what do we think, guys? Puppers, we need to head. I think we need to head. Those guys are out there. I will pull them in before nighttime and take their fly masks off. The minis have food, water, they're good. Everybody's good out here. When my husband gets home, we'll get my daughter settled, and then thank you guys for the well wishes. I will make sure to pass that on to her, that everybody was thinking of her and praying for her. That will mean a lot to her. Yeah, she's been really sick all day. Hence, I did not do a live. I was in the house taking care of her. I came out early in the morning, took care of the horses, came out again at noon and made sure everybody was good. And then I was quick about it. I didn't spend a lot of time with them and was back in the house with her. So I'm hoping once he gets home, he's going to help me put away all this stuff and get all the feed mixed and all this set up, because quite frankly, I just don't have the energy to do it, to lift all the bags and do it. So he'll help me get it all put away and get the horses bedded. Melody is not well. Absolutely, he's a fantastic human. Thank you guys for watching. Puppers, you want to say thank you? Pupper says thank you, Miss Daisy. I'm gonna go in and probably do the dishes and get ready for my little one to come home. Try to get stuff organized for her. But the good news is he sent a message because she's been vomiting every half hour all day long and not keeping anything in. She's been really sick. And we're not really sure what it is because no one else is ill. So we're not sure what it is. She usually gets pretty sick. If she gets something, she gets it like the worst. But the good news is he has messaged me a couple of times and she is, they've given her some different medication at the doctor and she is now keeping things down. She kept a popsicle and water down, which is huge because she wasn't even able to keep a teaspoon of water down here. So they gave her some kind of medication and then now she's kept it down. So hopefully they'll be home soon. We don't know if it's a stomach virus or we were out at the pool yesterday and I worry about heat stroke because my one daughter got heat stroke and she is extremely susceptible to it. It's not this daughter, my oldest did. So I worry about heat sickness and I'm usually really careful with it, but sometimes the kids just don't drink enough and it has been very hot here. And sometimes if you don't stay on top of it, they forget to drink. And that's my fear because vomiting is one of the big symptoms of that. So that's always, I always get worried about it. I think maybe I should go rest for a spell. Susie, I think that's a good idea. Zofran is what they gave her. Yep, and I have Zofran. I have Zofran for when I'm on, but they give a different one to kids. It's a liquid one. Because I have Zofran pills for when I get my diverticulitis because the medication they put me on makes me nauseous. It's good stuff. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to leave now because I need to thank you guys so much for watching and supporting our channel. We really appreciate it. Keep an eye out for updates. I do need to make a full-length video of Phoenix, and I know that I need to, explaining his story. I have some fantastic videos, like the first time that he's interacting with my horses. And I have some amazing pictures. He is so beautiful to take photos of. His eyes are stunning. And I love photography. And he is just a gorgeous candidate for pictures. He's beautiful. My gosh, he's so pretty. So I love taking photos of him and I would like to do a whole YouTube video, a 5-minute full-length video with just pictures of him because he is that freaking stunning. He's so beautiful. But I'm still adding to the collection, but that will be coming because I have the most beautiful song that's called Phoenix. And it's so awesome. And I love the song. And to have that song playing with a collage of pictures of that horse, yes, absolutely. We need it. We need it. Oh, Tommy, for sure. We will be doing another calendar this year. Absolutely, 100%. I have already had people say they love their calendar. We did if you don't know, if you're new here or whatever, at the start of this year, I made a calendar, a big John and Friends calendar, and I took pictures of my rescues and the horses and different pictures, and every single month has a different one of the rescue horses on it, and we sold them on our website, and we sold all of them. Well, we didn't sell all of them. We gave some away as prizes, and people just loved them. And so this year, I can't even tell you guys how many photos I've taken so far of the horses, and I am so excited to put together another calendar because it was fun last time, but I was kind of rushing it a little bit. This time I can take my time and actually put like 3 or 4 horses. I can put collages. I can make really unique themes. It's going to be so much fun. I love doing it. I love photography and I love horses, and I enjoy doing it, and it was so much fun to put those together. So absolutely 100%. Oh my gosh, I so have to go. I keep saying it, but But I really do. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day. And I will let you know tomorrow afternoon. Either I will do a video, or depending on how the kids are feeling, if I have any sick kids, I may just give you a recap. Thankfully, Mike is going to stay home in the morning and help me. So he's going to take care of the kids while I am working with the vet. So thank God for Mike. See you guys on the next one. Take care. 4-count breathing. It's like when you're having a baby, you work on your breathing. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. You deep breath in, then you blow out, and you think about your breaths. That's what I need to do. See you guys on the next one.